Hey, what's up everybody? Spiderfella here, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Marvel Legends AI Tony Stark from the Mr. Hyde Build-A-Figure wave. So, yet again, another Iron Man unboxing, but this will probably be the last one for a little bit. These are all the ones I'm going to be kind of going through, so I've tried to get most of those done. But as you can see, this is another Build-A-Figure wave. So take a look at the front. Obviously, it shows the two accessories you get. You get two fists, two repulsor hands, two repulsor beams, a Build-A-Figure piece to Mr. Hyde, and then you also get two separate heads. So that's really cool. So on the side of the box, you get some artwork, and then on the back of the box, you get to see the other characters in the wave, and then you get a little profile. So if you want to pause the video to read that, you can. And then on the other side of the box is, well, more or less the same artwork. Alright, now that that's out of the way, let's go ahead and, well, get this figure open. Alright, now that I've gotten the chance to go ahead and pose around with the figure, I gotta say, this is a pretty good, figure. It's actually very similar, and actually it's the same sculpt as the stealth suit Iron Man, which we can do a comparison at the end of the video. But man, yeah, I mean, honestly, this is a pretty good Iron Man figure. If you're looking for just a standard, like, classic suited Iron Man, I mean, this is pretty good. I mean, yeah, the colors are a little bit bland, right? You know, but it's very comic accurate because, like, obviously, you know, it's hard to make things metallic from back then, and also just the fact that it just looks really good. Although it's very like McDonald's like color look, very cheap like colored look to it. Um, like that kind of color. And I think for an Iron Man, this definitely looks good. I like how the blue on the arc reactor, it really makes the figure pop out a bit more. And I love the face sculpt. This is really good. I mean, they're even like the hair and his eyebrows and his pupils are like colored in a darker clear blue, which is really cool, translucent blue. And yeah, I mean, it's his hair is textured just like it would be even if it wasn't translucent. But man, yeah, I mean, this is really good. This is a really good looking uh face sculpt. And then of course you got you know, all the details you would need for his chest and his legs. This is, there isn't really much to say about it since we've seen this body before in the stealth suit. And but yeah, I mean, overall it's pretty good looking. So before we get into articulation, let's take a look at some of the accessories. So he does come with an Iron Man head, and we'll put that head on at the end of the video and compare it with the stealth suit. But yeah, I mean, the head sculpt is very Iron Man like. I actually think this might be a very good like classic suited Iron Man, even if you like don't have some of the other versions, because I think the blue makes it look better than just having it be like a white color or a slightly yellowed color. I think the blue makes it look better. But yeah, it does look really good. And then of course you get the two repulsor hands, like most of the Iron Man you'll get. You'll notice, however, that unlike the modular Iron Man, this one does not have a hinge. Now, this is the same sculpt as the stealth suit, so maybe that's why they're not adding a hinge, but yeah, hopefully that just becomes standard with Iron Man figures. They just start putting hinges in every single repulsor arm. You obviously get details here and there, like most Iron Man figures will have, the edged in lines, the part where the repulsor beam goes into, the palm, the back of the hand. All of it is detailed correctly. Now, we also have the repulsor beams. These are really cool. Not my favorite, but I think it is probably the best looking for Iron Man because it's light blue, and that's probably what I would think of. Um, I personally prefer the dark blue, but this matches the figure, and I think it looks really good. Same as the other ones that we've seen, but it's just a lighter blue. And then of course you get the Mr. Hyde leg. So if you're going after Mr. Hyde, you get the leg when you get AI Tony Stark. So that's pretty nifty. I have now I have now I have an Ursa Major leg and a Mr. Hyde leg. So that's kind of funny. Um, but yeah, let's take a look at the articulation. So with the head, unlike the modular Iron Man, it's actually really good. He can look up that far, and that's pretty good. It does look a little funny, like the stealth suit had last time, where it, just was kind of odd looking. But he can look down that far too, and that's pretty good looking down. He's got okay head pivot, but it's good for the human head. You'll get more range out of the human head than you will with the helmet. So there's that. He can go a full 360 degrees, which is very nice. Let's see. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's all for head. With the arms, you can go about that far. You can spin it that way, and he gets a full rotation that way. You also get bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, very nice. You also get wrist swivel and wrist hinge, very nice. The joints out of the box are actually very not too stiff, but firm enough to where you'll be happy with it. I don't know why this keeps going out of focus, but you also let's take a look at the ab crunch, same as the stealth suit, if not a little bit better, but this is pretty good. And then he's got very good arch back for an Iron Man. He's also got waist swivel. For the legs, he's got thigh swivel. He's got shin swivel. He's got ankle rocker, ankle pivot, whatever. He's got hinge there. That's very good hinge, honestly. And same with the ankle pivot. It's very good as well. He can kick forward about that far, and that's pretty good. And then back, it's all right. Not very good, but that's okay. He's also got double jointed knees, so he can go all the way up to here, just about there. That's pretty good. Not too bad. Let's see. He's also got pretty good spread. Not quite 180, but definitely decent enough, I'd say, for that. And these are more bendable, obviously, so that way you don't snap them off. And yeah, just overall, it's a really nice, classic looking figure. Didn't think I missed anything, but yeah, I mean, this is really really cool. I like the colors. It makes a more of a classic Tony Stark look. I guess we can put on the head and repulsor arms now, or hands now. Let's take a look. So you can obviously, have that on, and then you get yourself the repulsor hand, and that looks really good. Now, let's take a look at what the Iron Man head or helmet, how that looks on the figure. Whoops. Yeah, I noticed that the heads were especially like they definitely are secure. Yeah, so there we go. And that's pretty that's a nice looking head. Can't really complain about that. That looks pretty darn good. I love the blue, and some people like might not like the blue on it or just think this isn't like classic Iron Man, but I think it makes it look possibly better. Um, and yeah, this you could get some pretty cool looking poses with a more classic looking Iron Man. I think it looks very nice. Yeah, there we go. There's that. So for some comparisons, let's bring over the stealth suited Iron Man. Same sculpt and everything, but just a different color. And then you got the modular Iron Man. And that looks pretty good too. Yeah, this is very good. Overall, I gotta say, it's a nice classic looking Iron Man figure. I mean, there's not much to say since we've seen the body before, but it just overall looks really good, and I recommend if you're looking for more of a classic looking Iron Man, go ahead and get this one. It's very good. It comes with, the standard accessories. Although my only problem is there's no hinge in the wrists, but that's okay because, they're starting to push those out more often, which is always appreciated. So overall, yeah, I'd say this is very good. Go ahead and pick this guy up if you can, because I would say he's definitely worth it for a good Iron Man display. And yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, comment, and subscribe for more. I'd really appreciate it. It would really help me a lot. And yeah, I'll see everyone later. All right, goodbye.